Yeah, welcome to the presentation. Another match ticks by, and it is the My Emirates. They come out on top, qualify for the Super Fours as well, and win this game over the Gulf Giants. Now then, I'd like to start by thanking all the sponsors of the DP World ILT20 Season 4, DP World, 1xBet, Big Ticket, TCL, the Cycle Hub, Crypto Cash, and Exchange On. On behalf of the DP World ILT20, I would also like to thank all the government organizations, stadium authorities, and all those involved in the smooth conduct of these games. First award is for Mohammad Wasim. He is the worthy holder of the green belt, and it will be presented to him by Mr. Robin Singh. It is for the best batter of the tournament, great runs tonight, great partnership, and importantly, the 2 points for the My Emirates. The other award for tonight is the DP World Dispatch of the Day, and the winner gets a trophy and USD check of 1,500. It is once again Mohammad Wasim. Brilliant innings, and like I said, in the partnership with Nicholas Pooran, but it's one of these that's found the fence. It was dispatched off Heather Razak, picked up the swivel and the big six over mid-wicket. And DP World Dispatch of the Day winner for that particular six, Mohammad Wasim. I'd like to now call the Gulf Giants captain, James Vince, to come up and have a chat. Disappointing, obviously. Once again, similar story, probably not enough runs.
Yeah, we're going to repeat myself, but yeah, I think we're obviously a bit short of runs, and we find ourselves batting first every game at the minute. So finding the right tempo and I guess knowing what a good score is, we're finding a bit tricky at the minute, and obviously losing wickets early halts your momentum. So we actually probably finished the innings as well as we have done recently, but stumbled a bit at the start. So spirited effort with the ball. I thought we got, the way the guys bowled up front and moved the ball, got early wickets, was really impressive. And then, we needed to have them kind of 50 for 4 to be able to keep the pressure on them and get ourselves in the game. But, credit to the way their two guys batted at the end to see them through.
Now, James, not all is doom and gloom. There's still an outside chance. And again, like I said earlier on, destiny in your own hands, must-win game now. Yeah,
I think I was told at the start 34% or something, and given the run we're on, probably take that in a minute. So, yeah, got a couple of days off now, and we've got to give it all in our last game and probably rely on a couple of other results. But, yeah, still not out of it, but obviously, yeah, it's still or die time now.
Yeah, we look forward to you grabbing those 2 points in the next game.
Thank you.
Go well for the next one. James Vince, the captain of the Gulf Giants, and I'd like to call upon Karan Pollard. You must have a beaming smile with the 2 important points that the My Emirates get tonight, and more importantly, the big Q next to your name. Now, you spoke to me a couple of times and you've said tweaks. I feel probably this was the most clinical of the wins that you've had so far. Would you agree?
Yeah, I'd say so. The way that we started with the bat, and then the way how the guys absorb that pressure there, it shows what you need to do, in the tournament. It's not about wish-wash and trying to win the game in the first 6 overs. The ball was moving, and you have to respect that. So I was very happy, with that. But from a bowling perspective as well, winning the toss, I think also, for us, the stats would have said differently. But if we look at it, stats doesn't always tell the story, because look at the dew here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's where they probably found it difficult to grip. But two men who probably haven't had that purple patch just yet, but timely century partnership between Pooran and Wasim bagging his first half century gives you far more depth than winning matters 4 on a trot now.
Yeah, it does, but unfortunately Pooran leaves. So we have to find that, person in the middle there. But, Wasim is a senior batter for us. He's not just a UAE player. He has been around a long time. He has scored a lot of runs, so he knows how to bat. So I think, for us, it's just about understanding conditions and understanding what is needed and, trying to put in a professional performance. All
right, then you have qualified. Many congratulations. You've got one more going game to experiment around who fills that gap for Pooran.
No, there's no experimenting. Cricket is about momentum, as well. You tend to experiment, and then, things start to go haywire, and then we give you guys something to talk about up in the box.
Brilliant. Then for a great win tonight, and go well for the next one.
Thank you.
Karan Pollard, the winner tonight with those 2 points for the My Emirates, and that brings us to the Player of the Match award. The winner gets a trophy and a check of USD 1,500, and I call upon Mohammad Wasim once again. Brilliant with the bat, and he gets his award 59 of 42. Mr. Matt Boucher, CEO Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub, will be presenting the award. Mohammad Wasim, many congratulations. Timely 50, especially when the team needed it up the order.
Yeah, first of all, thanks to my dear Allah, and giving credit to my management. They are backing me after every game. My management, my captain, they are keeping faith on me, and alhamdulillah, I'm delivered in the very crucial game.
Yeah, I touched on it with Chiron as well in terms of slightly tricky surfaces in the power play. And you and Poran just had to reel your game back in, just play the time out, and that allowed for a big partnership towards the match-winning cause.
Yeah. Same thing we were talking in the pitch because ball was swinging and we were thinking only 3 to 4 overs we have to bat. We were looking for the partnership, and after that 3 over we were playing normal, that's it. We were waiting for the bat ball.
And you made good use of the bat balls tonight. Great partnership, great win, and a worthy award winner for tonight.
Thank you so
Mohammad
much.
Raseem, the player of the match, and that concludes the post-match presentation from here.